Hello students, welcome to Breedmark Academy. Myself LS Nanda. Now in today's video, I am going to discuss the solution of a mathematics question that was asked in one of the shifts of JEE Main 2025 April session exam. This question is based on the topic of definite integration. It says if integral 0 to e cube GIF of 1 upon e to the power x minus 1 dx equal to alpha minus ln 2, where GIF stands for greatest integer function, then alpha cube equals. Now students, this is an easy but conceptual problem. And basically in this question, we have to find the value of the constant alpha. Now we know that 1 upon e to the power x minus 1 can be written as e to the power 1 minus x. Now students, if I differentiate this function with respect to x, then its derivative is minus e to the power 1 minus x, which is always less than 0. So that means this function is a decreasing function. Now students, when x is equal to 0, that is at the lower limit of this integral, the value of e to the power 1 minus x comes as e to the power 1 or just equal to e. And when x is equal to e cube, that is at the upper limit of the integral, the value of e to the power 1 minus x comes as e to the power minus 2 or 1 upon e square. Now this means when x is greater than or equal to 0 and less than or equal to e cube, then e to the power 1 minus x is greater than or equal to 1 upon e square and less than or equal to e. Now students, we also know that greatest integer function becomes discontinuous whenever its input becomes an integer. That means whenever e to the power 1 minus x becomes an integer, then GIF of e to the power 1 minus x will become discontinuous. Now between 1 upon e square and e, there are two integral values and they are 1 and 2. So now we have to find those values of x for which e to the power 1 minus x either becomes equal to 1 or becomes equal to 2. So now I put e to the power 1 minus x equal to 1, which is further equal to e to the power 0, and from here we get x equal to 1. Now similarly, I put e to the power 1 minus x equal to 2. From here I get 1 minus x equal to ln 2 or x equal to 1 minus ln 2. Now students, from the above discussion, we can easily conclude that GIF of e to the power 1 minus x is equal to 2 when x is greater than or equal to 0 and less than or equal to 1 minus ln 2. And this is equal to 1 when x is greater than 1 minus ln 2 and less than or equal to 1. And this is equal to 0 when x is greater than 1 and less than or equal to e cube. So now this clearly indicates that we have to break this integral at two values of x, and they are x equal to 1 and x equal to 1 minus ln 2. And then we will find the value of this integral. Now students, the given integral 0 to e cube GIF function of e to the power 1 minus x dx becomes equal to integral 0 to 1 minus ln 2 2 dx plus integral 1 minus ln 2 to 1 dx plus integral 1 to e cube 0 dx, and this comes as 2 times 1 minus ln 2 plus 1 minus 1 plus ln 2 plus 0, and this is finally 2 minus ln 2, and when we make the comparison with a given value, then alpha becomes equal to 2. So this means alpha cube is equal to 8. So students, 8 is the correct answer of the question. Now, next question I will discuss in tomorrow's video. Till then, goodbye. Keep watching my videos and enhance your knowledge of mathematics. Thanks.